Imagine a quiet Monday morning. No alarm clock blares, no frantic rush for coffee, no commute snarled with traffic. The sun streams through the window, illuminating dust motes dancing in the stillness. For decades, this very hour meant the start of the relentless weekly grind. But today? Today, there is only the gentle hum of the refrigerator and the quietude of a world that suddenly, profoundly belongs to you. This is the dream, isn't it? The grand escape, the infinite vacation. Many spend their entire careers looking forward to this precise moment. Retirement, painted as a finish line, a liberation from responsibility, a golden age of endless leisure. We envision trips to exotic locales, days spent on the golf course, or simply glorious, uninterrupted naps. And for some, this vision holds true, at least for a while. Yet beneath the surface of this idyllic picture, a surprising number of individuals find themselves adrift. The initial joy of liberation can give way to a subtle, sometimes profound, sense of aimlessness. If life's purpose was intricately tied to work, what happens when that framework is removed? This question, often whispered in the quiet hours, brings us to a surprisingly ancient perspective, the Stoic view on retirement. The Stoics, philosophers of ancient Greece and Rome, certainly didn't have 401ks or pension plans. But their timeless wisdom offers a radical reframing of what it means to transition from one life phase to another. For them, life isn't a series of finite tasks to escape, but an ongoing process of growth, service, and the relentless practice of virtue. Consider the notion of escape. To a Stoic, true freedom isn't found in fleeing from responsibility or effort, but in mastering one's inner world, regardless of external circumstances. Retirement, then, isn't an escape from life, but a redirection of its energies. It's a shift, not a cessation. This redirection takes many forms. First, there's the continued opportunity for service. Think of Seneca, who, even after retiring from public life, dedicated himself to writing and guiding younger minds. The Stoic perspective doesn't see our capacity to contribute diminish with age. Rather, it transforms. Perhaps you're no longer leading a boardroom, but you could be mentoring a young entrepreneur, volunteering at a local charity, or dedicating more time to the wisdom and care of your family. Our communities, our loved ones, the world itself still benefit from our experience, our time, our presence. The arena of service simply expands beyond the office walls. Secondly, retirement offers an unparalleled opportunity for reflection. When the demands of a career lessen, the space for introspection widens. This is the time to truly know oneself, to delve into philosophy, history, or the arts, not for external gain, but for the enrichment of the soul. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor, used his brief moments of respite from the burdens of empire to write his Meditations, a profound record of self-examination. Retirement provides that extended luxury of time for journaling, for deep reading, for simply sitting with one's thoughts and truly understanding one's values and priorities. It's a chance to consolidate a lifetime of experience into wisdom. And finally, and perhaps most crucially, retirement becomes a dedicated period for the continued practice of virtue. Stoicism isn't just theory, it's a practical philosophy for living. The four cardinal virtues, wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance, are not reserved for our working years. In retirement, the challenges shift, but the opportunities to cultivate these virtues remain. Wisdom might mean discerning how to best use your newfound time. Justice could involve advocating for causes you believe in. Courage might be embracing new challenges or dealing with the inevitable changes that come with aging. And temperance, the moderation of desires, becomes paramount in a time when there are fewer external structures to guide us. It's about finding contentment and purpose not in external achievements, but in the internal state of living virtuously. So, how does this theoretical framework translate into a life truly lived rather than merely endured in retirement? It means understanding that our value as individuals isn't tied to our productivity in a capitalist sense. Our purpose doesn't evaporate the moment we stop punching a clock. Instead, it invites us to redefine purpose itself. Retirement from a Stoic viewpoint is a powerful invitation to embrace a new role, not the retired person who has nothing left to do, but the redirected individual who has chosen to serve, reflect, and practice virtue with renewed focus. It means actively seeking out avenues where your unique gifts, accumulated wisdom, and free time can be best utilized. It means cultivating relationships, pursuing lifelong learning, and engaging deeply with the world around you, not out of obligation, but out of a profound sense of contribution and inner peace. Retirement isn't about escaping the responsibilities of life. It's about choosing new ones. It's about understanding that life is a continuous journey of growth, and every phase, including retirement, is a fresh canvas upon which to paint a life of meaning and integrity. So, as you contemplate this phase of life, or perhaps find yourself already within it, consider the Stoic redirection. How might you, in this next chapter, continue to serve? What reflections are waiting for your attention? And how can you, with deliberate intention, continue to practice and embody virtue? We invite you to share your thoughts on this perspective. What does retirement mean to you? How do you envision this powerful redirection in your own life? Leave a comment below, and let's continue this thoughtful conversation.